I've seen a lot of people discussing my approval rating, and a lot of people seem to have no idea why it's as bad as it is. So it's nice not being the only person that's looking at my current run of Tropico and being completely clueless about it. With that said, I have some theories as to why my approval rating is as bad as it is, and I'm thinking really it's probably to do with the fact that when we were building up our reputation with everyone, we built it on the back of the religious quite a bit, but we also had a pretty good balance when we only had, 2 or 4 parties to deal with, and even 6 parties, we were kind of okay. I think what's happening, and I think the issue, is that the conservatives really don't like me, and there's 762 of those, right? The intellectuals are kind of okay, and there's 732 of those. So I think the issue is just the sheer number of people in these 2 parties and in the environmentalists as well, and the industrialists and communists to a lesser extent. But I think there's just so many people in these parties who are fundamentally like, no, I don't like him, I don't want to vote for him. Like, they're fundamentally against me. I think that's why my approval rating is as low as it is. Now, the good news is, the opposition is only 29% support right now. There's 37% undecided, 34% in support of me. So the chances are an election right now would go in my favor. But the election is 7 years away. So I have an idea. We're going to go to the broker, and we're going to see if we can maybe, let's see. We can buy some standing with the environmentalists. That is an option. And I think I'm going to do that. Going to refresh these, and let's see. Adds an option to active demands, allowing you to successfully complete them. You can use this 0 times. Let's try that and see what it does. I don't want the shopping mall. But what I was looking for was, is there possibly a way to purchase? Let's get some communist standing as well while we're here. So we purchased all of that. If we run the game a little bit here, I'm up to 43%. So that's fantastic news. We have this as well. So we can go ahead and complete this for free, which gives us some capitalist standing, which actually, I'm not sure if that did anything for us. Yeah, 46%. So that actually, just using some Swiss bank funds there has helped us a little bit, but that's probably not going to help us long term because we need to get the conservatives to like us. So the conservatives right now, they like the stadium, they like the police station, they like that we've got military police, they don't like mandatory waste sorting, they really don't like cultural diversity. So if we go in and have a look, this will increase the cultural tourist and backpacker tourist rating by 15, decreases conservative standing. So what I'm going to do, especially since it does increase the immigration rate, I'm going to take that out. I'm going to disable that edict to try and get the conservatives to like me more, which seems to have helped a little bit. The conservatives are sitting on 51, which is good. So now we're at 53% approval, with 30% undecided, 16% in the opposition. This feels a little bit more steady. This feels like something I can work with a little bit more. The intellectuals don't like the contraception ban. The religious absolutely love it. I'm thinking I'm going to keep it because 59 isn't terrible. That's not a terrible like rating from the intellectuals. But they also, what else do they like? So they like hospitals and cabarets. They like arcades. So let's get another arcade. Let's get more things that the intellectuals might like. So let's see. Luxury entertainment. Is it just entertainment? It is just entertainment. So let's head over to our tourism island, because this is something I want to focus on today as well. I want to build an arcade. And I think we'll just build the arcade. Let's see. Let's just build the arcade like here-ish. That's the back of it. So right about there should do fine. So we'll build our arcade and hope for the best. And just before I go ahead and start running the simulation, I also want to look at these things, the conventillos. I doubt it's conventillo, right? Conventillo. We'll say Conventillo because that's obnoxious if I turn the two L's into a Y. Conventillo is like whatever. Conventillo. Right, we're building this thing because if someone's poor, they can live here. Right, so if they're poor, they can actually get out of a shack. And a lot of the people living in shacks these guys are well off here. They have college educations. But we can build some of these and we can sort of, I mean, they're not great, but they're better than shacks, essentially. So what we'll do is we'll throw two of those in there. And that'll hopefully just help us a little bit. Now, the game's stuttering a little bit because I did say to build a few different things. You'll notice we have an airport. But this is fine. This'll catch up. I think the problem is possibly just trying to pathfind for the construction workers to get here. But we'll get those built. We'll get the arcade built. We'll hope that things work out for us. What else can we do around here in the meantime? Well, I'd actually like to start looking at bridges, to be totally honest. I would very much like to start looking at getting bridges so that we can drive to the various islands. So I'm thinking up here, we could do something like this, which is a pretty nice looking bridge, and then bring it over to there. So you can now drive onto this island. That seems like something that we should have as an option, I think. So let's do this. Let's sort of curve it that way. Let's bring it straight sort of this way and into there. I know that road could be a lot better, but now you can drive to that island, which is good news. We can actually continue this road sort of down and around here. And we can actually do a very similar thing by bridging over to there. And then bring this along the beach here. So the only change we need to make this work is get rid of that watchtower. And suddenly we're going to have a road connection that will let you drive from one island to the other. So suddenly you can drive from here all the way along back to the main island. It's not a very pretty looking road, but it definitely does the job. So that's actually fine by me. I kind of like it. I'm excited to see traffic use it. If they do. They might still use boats, but we'll find out. Either way, that'll hopefully be a good thing. Now, looking over here, these things, I'm actually going to say let's quick build them. Because I just want to get people living in them. And out of the shacks and all that stuff. Going to quick build the arcade as well. And let's see. You are poor. You are broke. These actually filled up immediately, so I think we might need a few more of them. I don't really want to put a load of them on our tourism island, I'm going to be honest. That's kind of a thing I'd like to avoid, but not really sure that's going to be an option. So let's do another cabaret. Could do it there. Gonna do another cabaret in the corner. And let's see, what else can we throw in here? Another casino, perhaps. Let's do what else have we got? An opera house next to it. No, it's a little big. The theater is about the right size. Oh wow, that frame rate again. Do I have construction offices out here? Oof. Oh wow, that frame rate. Do I have construction offices? I actually feel like I might not.
Can we talk about
interesting.
The issues?
So what is this? Oh. So if I set the Constitution to love it or leave it, research immigration, I will say that I will do this. I'm not going to do it anytime soon, though. Our approval rating's 59%, so we're okay there. A museum of modern art. I think we have one of these, right? Yeah, we absolutely. There is quite a queue in the other one, though. So let's build another one, just since there is a bit of a queue. That looks like the back of it. That looks like the front of it. So museum of modern art there. And then in behind this, I'm going to do a couple of things. I want to do a construction office in behind these. In fact, I'm going to do 2 construction offices in behind these. So the road can go there. And we can sort of bring this like up and around like that. And then maybe, I don't know, let's see what else we could do to this. What other buildings can we get in there for entertainment? Let's do a movie theater. Movie theater seems like a good shot. We'll place it right about there. And we'll bring the road sort of along here. And I wish I could go down and around there. Let's see. We'll do this sort of thing. And something like that. So there we go. We have a nice little road, sort of looping around. You'll not really see the construction offices that much. I did want to get the conventillos in here, though. I did want to get more of these. So I'll place them, but I'm going to have to try and hide them a little bit because they're not exactly the most pleasant looking. I could do some apartments, actually. That's kind of tempting. I can't get apartments up there, but we'll do apartments there. And modern apartments, no, not really an option. Okay, let's just do parks. We'll just try and hide them with a little bit of decoration, I guess. So one there, and let's do there as well. So that's a little better than what we had. Let's just, yeah, the simulation's running. Let me quick build the 2 construction offices here. And we will hopefully get people working in those in the near future. And that'll hopefully lower the frame rate issues we've been having in this island. Hopefully. Also interesting, our approval rating is dropping. That's not ideal. Definitely not ideal. Let's have a little look at the, let's actually have a look at the broker.
Any of these offers look good to you? They're all
so,
strictly legitimate.
Am I able to exchange? Oh, I don't want dollars, no. Knowledge, no. Am I not able to exchange? Oh, I can exchange Swiss bank, but I can't exchange it back. That's annoying. Okay. If I produce coconuts, I'll get some Swiss bank funds. I might actually have to do that. So let's see. Food and resources, coconut harvesting. We don't have much on this island. We have a little bit on this island, which will actually do, I think, a reasonable job. So let's do coconut harvesting there and there. And let's do a little bit just there and a little bit just there as well. So that way, we can hopefully get some more Swiss bank funds, because apparently those are going to be super useful, it would appear, given that Swiss bank funds are pretty much how I've managed to potentially survive the next election. It's still a little bit of a distance away, but we might have managed to survive an election because of Swiss bank funds. It'll be nice if that actually ends up being the case, won't it? It'll be really, really nice if that actually ends up being a thing. Let's see. Oh, that does have workers. Fantastic. Let's quick build these, just because I'm a little bit impatient. And let's see. Electrification. Increase efficiency. You know what? I will actually electrify these. Auto recovery. Oh. Absolutely auto recover these. Means I don't have to do it.
So, you know that math is
Modern apartment? Sure. Absolutely. We can absolutely do that. Where did I put the other there they are. Alright, automatically recover these just so that they don't, you know, get completely destroyed. And we'll electrify them too. There we go. So that'll keep people a little bit happier in those. It looks like there's a minimal number of shacks. There's still a few over here, but that's okay. We could maybe get away with a couple of parking decks in and around here, just to see if that does us any favors. So we'll try and get those built. Let's see. Can I do anything to the airport? Let's see. Economy. There'll be rich tourists. They'll be well off. And they would be filthy rich. Interesting. Interesting. I don't think we'll do that. We could do a duty-free shop. Absolutely. We'll do in-flight meals. And we'll have a metro station. Alright, we've upgraded the airport. That's nice. That'll hopefully work out for us. Also, I did get a lot of people mentioning to me that we didn't have any tourist ports. So that's pretty much why we're actually getting tourists. We have tourists coming into to that port there. And I believe we have tourists going to this port as well. And that's also what the airport's for. The airport deals with the tourists as well. Thank you very much for that. Let's get more conventillos over here as well, because we actually are really going to need them in and around this area. So let's do there, and let's do these are not the most pleasant looking things, but we'll do one there as well. We could probably get away with throwing like a tavern around here somewhere. They are, you know, they do have pretty sizable queues still. So we'll do 2 taverns sort of back to back there. And I'm going to bring a little road down in there as well. And then I think maybe just some decorations. So let's see. We'll do that. We'll do that. And we'll do a bunch of single ones here in the middle. So 1 and 2. And let's see. What can we go for here? We'll go for that one, I think. Yeah, we'll do that one. There we go. Actually, yeah, that's fine. We'll do that. So a bunch of decoration done there. That'll make the area a little bit nicer. Let's maybe quick build these as well, just to see if we can really get rid of the, that filled up so quick, but that should get rid of a lot of the, yeah, a lot of the shacks disappearing there. So that's good. So I think I just set all of these to auto recover. I don't think I electrified all of them though, so let's just make sure that is done across the board.
I don't know about you, Presidente, but
More
I woke
capitalist
up today
standing.
with an urge to make some money.
Yeah, my support is dropping. My support is definitely dropping. Let's build a modern apartment. Let's get one of those in here, because that's going to help us a little bit. I don't know if we have modern apartments in this island. We actually don't at the minute. We could probably... We could start moving some of the farms out. What is this? Sugar? Let's get rid of that plantation and start turning that into like an area for, I guess, modern apartments. Doesn't seem like a terrible idea. So let's see. What is this going to look like? Let's do... let me see. So that's a green one, and then rotated that way. We would need the blue one to sort of have those back to back. So that should be fine. And then I kind of want to do more of these. So I think, if I'm not mistaken, it would be a blue one there and a green one there. And then I guess some parks in between as well. So let's see if this actually ends up working for us. Also, if I'm sounding really nasal, I've been getting like a cold for the last week. This time of year is just a nightmare for me. It really is. It's like the weather in Northern Ireland just changes so frequently that my immune system just doesn't know what to do. Basically. That's pretty much it. Just doesn't have a clue. Let's see. Hospital. We could probably do with a hospital back here. Is that the front or the back of it? The hospital, the Tropico. That looks like it would be the front of it. So let's place that there. And next to it, let's do... We could do an asylum. That's a bit grim, though. We could do... Let's see. Raids and military drone command? No. What else? Police station, perhaps? No. A dungeon? I don't think so. Could do offices. I don't remember what the offices are. Oh, generates profit based on the number of employed workers. Okay. Well, we have one right there, so I guess... Sure. It'll match the buildings next to it. And then a little, I guess a little park just next to it as well. With perhaps a statue. Oh, we haven't placed the White House yet. We need to do that. We need to get the White House. Absolutely. Absolutely need the White House. Let's see. That'll do.
My calculations, you have improved.
Hey, intellectual standing. Thank you very much. All right. This area should look kind of cool. I doubt anyone's actually going to be... Oh, wow. There are people living in there. Okay. That's actually kind of surprising. Legitimately kind of surprising. That's not something I expected. Fair enough. Well, there's that up and running. There's the hospital. The park's done. Okay. That area actually looks kind of cool back there. I'm going to be honest. I kind of dig it. I also really want the White House. So, I don't know. Where can I put the White House? I mean, what is this? This is the courthouse? Would the White House fit there? It absolutely would not. It was also backwards. So the White House would go... I mean, it could go at the back of the palace. It would go there if I got rid of the cathedral and the courthouse and the parks. Which I guess I could do. I mean, we have this space up here. which is a botanical garden. What if I was to say cathedral? Yeah, the cathedral would fit in there. Okay. Bye-bye, botanical garden. You gotta put a cathedral just up there. So there we go. And then the courthouse, was it unique? I think it was. Yeah, it is a unique building. All right. Get rid of it. Let's just ditch all of this as well. And let's see. So courthouse, we need to replace. It actually won't fit there at all, which is a bit of a shame. We could... I suppose we could just sort of stick it over in like areas like this. It would fit there, for example. So what is this? It's a mine. It's a coal mine. We have a coal mine in the middle of town? Interesting. Do we need a coal mine in the middle of town? Let me have a look at resources here. Mine, coal. I'm going to say that we do not. I'm going to say that we do not. There's a coal mine right there. And we could, if we really wanted to, double up and get another one over here. So, let's get rid of the coal mine. Let's get rid of the bunkhouses. Let's get rid of the medical clinic. Let's just get rid of all of that. Right, so that's all going to go in favor of the courthouse. So it's just going to go right about there if I can. Which apparently I can't. Alright, we'll just place it like right in the middle. Level up legalized substances. Oh no. Let me pause for a second because it's 1982 and elections are just a couple of years away. I want to make sure I'm not completely ruining myself here by not paying attention to these demands. So, let's do this. Let's do that. Let's do a statue, please. If I may. So, inspiring statue. What kind are we looking for? What do we look? Actually, can I? Oh, it's down here. Welcome to the family. Let's do this one. Unforgiving overseer. That seems right around the courthouse. And then at the back of it, we'll do boom. We'll do... Oh, I can feel myself in the last 20 minutes of this video just getting more and more sick. I'm sorry. If it's blatantly obvious, I'm so sorry. Let me quick build that as well. And quick build you, just so we don't lose out on any benefits they were giving. And then, the White House. Right there. So we'll get that built. We have some helicopters just sort of sat on it. What is going to happen here? What were those about? Oh my god, they just dropped it in. Okay then. All right. Fair enough. We have our White House. That's fine. We have our tourists, I assume, arriving on a bus. Or, no, that's one of my buses, isn't it? Alright, well, let's get some parks around this thing, because it looks a bit bare there.
Tropico's friend, Prez. Not like
Sabotage the Middle East. Sure, we'll do that. We can do that in a minute. Let me get my parks. I know I go overboard in parks, but they look good. Okay, so let's see what we can do just to make sure we are securing an election. So, the capitalists want paid healthcare in the Constitution. The capitalists actually already like me, so I think I can afford to lose some standing with them. I'm going to abandon that and take a chance. So that's actually got me to 56% support, so we're okay. That didn't matter. These guys want me to level up the legalized substances edict, which is where exactly is the question. So modern times, legalized substances, tourists pay $1 every time they have to pay a fee. Increases liberty, decrease religious standing, decrease conservative standing. Now let's see. Religious and conservatives. Religious like me, conservatives not as much. The environmentalists do. I think we can afford to say no. Now, the conservatives want me to say love it or leave it on the Constitution, which is the immigration, if I'm not mistaken. So love it or leave it, decrease the chance of unhappy citizens staying in Tropico by 50%. That's fine. We can change that after the election. That's no problem. So confirm that change. Give me some conservative standing. We're up to 57 there. So that's fine. We made that work. We're at 56% support, which I think is pretty solid. If we look at the political side of things, yeah. I think there's a solid chance we have the election in the bag there. I don't think we're going to have to worry too much about it. So that's good. Means we're unlikely to get voted out. There's still a chance it will happen, but it's unlikely that it will actually happen. Now let's see. You guys are well off. You guys are well off. I wonder if they just want some like really nice housing over here for them. So like modern apartments maybe on the tourism island as well. We could do a couple of them up here. So let's do a green one there. And let's do the... Hold on, I don't remember what way that was facing. Let me see here. So modern apartment, we want sort of the white bit to be facing in. So like that. And that should be fine. Then in front of it, we'll just do some parks again because, you know, it makes things look nice. So let's see, that kind right about there. All right. Let's go ahead and quick build those as well, just to see if the shacks over here happen to disappear. These might be a little bit too far away from the apartments, though. Although there's a decent number living in there. Let's quick build you as well. Decent number living there, too. These shacks are still very much in place. So let's do some modern apartments over here as well. Let's go for... I don't know, one. Let's do a line of the green ones, I think. So we'll do 3 of them there. We'll bring some roads out. And we'll see if that actually ends up... we'll see if that ends up working for us. I mean, we got rid of the shanties, so... Hopefully this actually works out. We can also upgrade these. We can do solar panel windows, which I absolutely want to do. So let's get the solar panel windows into all of these. Apparently we're losing some... let's deliver a speech. Let's see, what are they not happy about? They don't like crime safety. That's fixable. We will praise the... Let's praise the conservatives. Let's blame... I don't know. Who are we going to blame this time? I mean, the EU only barely likes me. Let's blame Russia, as per usual. And we didn't... You know, that's fine. All right, El Presidente, I appreciate you giving a speech, but I just don't really care. 71% support. I think we're all right. I think we might be all right. That's good. That's definitely a good thing. Are you guys... So you guys are well off as well. Do we seriously... Like, you don't have any room, really? Get out of there. What is this? Build a college? Sure. No problem. Wait, Tropico is under attack? What? Whoa, 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 whoa. We were apparently under attack from somewhere. I'm not entirely sure where from. I'm noticing we have some fighter jets here. I'm assuming someone just... Right. Electric substation rebuild. Interesting. So that got destroyed? That's a bit worrying. Not really sure how to feel about that. Not really sure at all. But okay. At least we survived it, I guess. Oh. I've just realized we have all of this. You guys are retired and broke. Alright, let's build some of these houses out this way as well then. Let's do 1, 2 right there. Let's do... I don't know. I don't really like these houses. I really don't. They're not the most pleasant, are they? But we'll do 2 about there as well. And hopefully that'll take away some of the homelessness that we're seeing. Hopefully that'll deal with some of the people that are having a pretty rough time. And I'm also thinking, can I get a bridge around here that's going to go from, like, this island to this island? I'd love to see people just drive from here to there. I absolutely can as well. Perfect. Let's do that. Let's bring a path along here. Let me demolish that road. And just do this sort of thing here. So it goes all the way along. There we go. So you can drive like the whole way around everything. Like you can actually drive to the main island now. That's fantastic. And there are people doing it. There are people like driving back and forth here. Which I absolutely love. I love seeing this. So that's very, very cool. Really, really pleased about that.
Hey there, Prez.
Build an
Boy, do
office?
I feel good today.
Sure, I'll build an office. No problem. I don't remember where exactly it is, but sure. Right there. All right. We'll build another office. They get me some money, so no problem at all. Let's build it there, and we'll quick build it just to get the very quick capitalist standing right there. And then a college for the intellectuals. All right, let me pause real quick while I do this, just to make sure. I want to make sure that I get, you know, everything I want here. So, media, education, college. Let's see. Let's put a college over here. We have a lot of people living in this area, so college right about there. Quick build it as well. Give me intellectual standing. 74% support. 75, 77. So I think we're all right. I think we'll manage. Who are we competing against? Josefia Rodriguez? Well. Where? So Rodriguez is in here, apparently. You don't work in there. You.
That's nice.
So you are rich. You have a college education. You work in the Ministry of Information. You live in a tenement. You are the child of Tess Baker. Interesting. You're a Tropican from the Netherlands. Interesting. So I'm running against you, am I? What would happen if I...
Tropico intend to vote for you, Presidente.
Let's...
I myself intend to vote for you
Let's let them vote freely. I think we've got this. I'm really tempted to arrange a really quick... Just a really quick little assassination. I'm gonna be honest with you. Really tempted. Not even assassin. Like... So... What would this do? They won't suspect me of being responsible if I arrange... Okay. I can't arrest or institutionalize. I kind of want... I don't have any reason to do this, but I kind of want to. I'm gonna arrange an accident. We're gonna arrange an accident here. This should be kind of interesting to see if it actually works. So let's see. Josefia Rodriguez. What is going to happen to you? I'm assuming that tenement's your home. It is. I'm not seeing anything. Please don't stay in your home until the election. Oh. Are you dead? Yeah. All right. So who took over? Who took over? I'm not going to kill this one. I was curious to see if I get away with that without losing, you know, a whole bunch of support. Competing for presidency. So yeah, Rodriguez is dead, right? Dolores Vasquez is there?
May I help you?
Interesting. Okay, well. I'm not going to do anything to you. Can I get, like, info on you here? You have strong capitalist views. You actually sort of support me, I think. Interesting. All right, well. Well, the competition's dead. How unfortunate. Oh, what did we complete here? Chocolate? Okay, can we... What else can we export here? Canned goods. Are we doing that already? We are. Cheese. We aren't exporting cheese. Cheese is pretty good money. Chocolate is better money, though. Chocolate to China? Is that the kind of money we want? Tobacco, uranium. I think chocolate to China will do the job. So sign the contract. Let's go. Let's start shipping out some chocolate. And let's speed things up so we can get through this election. Because I'll be real with you. I wasn't sure if we would actually pull this off.
The election is a landslide,
Not bad.
President.
Okay. So let's just have the Constitution stay the same. I'm not going to amend it. I'm not going to change it. I think we've got to a really nice, balanced... Never mind, my approval rating dropped massively after the election. That's great. With that said, though, I mean... I mean, we kind of did it. We're still all right, support-wise. The intellectuals don't like me that much, but that's all right. That's not too big a deal. I think we're all right. I think we'll be able to get our support back up. For example, level up the contraception ban. There we go. Give me some religious standing. You know, it was that easy. Apparently it's that easy to get, 60% approval rating. All right. This reminds me so much of when I would play Democracy 3. I kind of want to get back into that game, I think. I think Democracy 4 is coming out this year as well. I think I remember hearing about that, which I'm so excited about. I love the political side of it. I really do. I think the political side of this kind of thing is just really fascinating. Oh, we have over $1 million as well. Oh, that's good news. Okay, well, I think we need to keep our approval rating up. I'd like to stay as El Presidente into at least the year 2000. So we have another 14 years. So I think we can do it. Ladies and gents, I think the next episode might actually end up being the final episode of Tropico 6. There's still a few things we need to do, but I'd very much like to see if I can maintain status as El Presidente into the year 2000 and beyond. Challenge accepted, I suppose.